Hello and welcome back to Skill Learn. In our today's video, we are going to start our lesson 8 under the Microsoft Excel course that we are currently studying. And the name of this particular lesson is number formatting. Okay, so we are going to understand about number formatting. Now, under the number formatting lesson, what exactly are the different topics that we are going to cover? First, let me make you understand that, and then we'll jump on to beginning with the very first topic. Okay. So the first topic that we are going to study in our today's video, let me zoom in a little bit and then I'll write it. So the first topic that we are going to focus on is going to be accessing number formatting options. Okay, so this is going to be our first topic. Then the second topic that we are going to discuss is number formatting using a dialog box. Okay, so using dialog box. Okay, so this is going to be our next topic. And the third topic that we are going to talk about, okay, the third topic that we are going to talk about, it is going to be custom number formatting. Okay, so the third topic is custom number formatting. Okay, so this is going to be the area of focus today. Now let's quickly jump on and try to understand the very first topic, which is accessing number formatting options. So let's quickly begin. The first option through which you can basically access the number formatting options are in the home tab. Under the ribbon, you have a dedicated section for number formatting that I have already mentioned in the previous lecture as well. So in this particular section, you get to see a drop down, and if you click on that, you get to see a lot of options here for the number formatting. So there is a general format which does not apply any sort of specific formatting. Then there's a number format, currency format, accounting, short date, long date, time, percentage, fraction. Then you get to see the scientific notation text, right? So these all are the options. Along with that, you have an option here for the accounting number format. You have an option for the percentage style. Then you have an option to add comma. Then you have an option to add decimal, increase or decrease the decimal, right? So these all are the basic options that you get to see, and 90% or even 99% of your work can be completed or done just using these options which are available in the home tab under the ribbon. Okay, but if you want to do more custom formatting or more detailed level formatting of your data, so you click on more number formats, and as soon as you click on it, the format cell dialog box opens up for you. So this is the place where you can do more data formatting, more detailed level data or number formatting. Okay, we are going to talk about each and every options in very detail. Then comes the second way or method through which you can access the number formatting, and that is using this launcher. Okay, so this small arrow kind of a thing that you get to see here, you simply click on it and the format cell dialog box opens up for you. The third option through which you can access is using the control 1 shortcut. So as soon as you hit control and 1, the format cell dialog box will be opening up for you. So these all are the methods through which you can access the number formatting or the format cell dialog box. Okay. Now let's understand that how exactly you can do the number formatting using the dialog box. Okay. So let me enter few random in data here. So I've added one. Then let me add the fraction data as well. So 1/4. Then let's add a date, which is today's date, 09/05/2025. Then let's add date and time. So 09/05/2025, and the time is 20/08/05. Okay. So here it is taking the time as the number format, but I want to show both date and time. Okay. So let me add date and time here. So it is only showing me date. But yeah, I'll show you how exactly you can use this short date, long date, or time number for formatting in order to show the data here. So now let's open up the dialog box, control 1. And under this, can you, if you'll click on general, so general is nothing but it does not apply any sort of formatting, but it is just the general thing. Okay, it is generic in Microsoft Excel. So if you have a number, so it would be right aligned. If you have a text, it would be left aligned. So this is what the general number formatting looks like in Excel, or general formatting looks like in Excel. Okay, then comes your number formatting. So let me first select the number and then hit control 1 and click on number. Now, as soon as you click on number, you get to see that the formatting currently, this is 1, right? But here in the preview or in the sample, I get to see that 1, a decimal, and then 2 digit, which is 0, 0. So if you apply this particular formatting, so this data will get changed into 1 decimal 0, 0. But if you don't want those two decimal numbers, or if you want to increase or decrease the decimal number, that option is also available by increasing or decreasing the decimal places. Along with that, you can use a 1000 separator as well. So how this 1000 separator works, I'll show it to you. So let's say I have added 20 or 2 lakh here. Okay. And as soon as I'll hit enter, it will automatically add the comma or the separator, basically the 1000 separator. So after 3 digit, it is adding the basically the comma, and it is showing that this is the 1000 place. Okay. Now I'll hit control 1. I'll again go to the number formatting. Now let's say that I'll select this particular data, control 1, and I don't want these decimal places. So I'll just remove it and I'll hit OK. So the decimal places will be gone. But if I am entering a negative number, so I want a specific formatting to be done for the negative number as well. In that particular case, I have multiple options that I get to see here under the negative numbers. So the first option that I get to see is this. Okay, that if you're entering a negative number, it will have a negative sign. But if you're entering a negative number and you don't want the negative sign, you only want the number to change the color and be a red colored number, so that also you can do and select it here. I don't know why these two options are repeated here. Then the third option, ideally it should have been 3 options only, but you get to see 4 options. So the fourth option is that you show the red color as well and you show the negative sign as well. So both the options are available here. So let's say I want this particular option to be applied, and if I'll enter a negative number in this particular cell A2, so automatically it should get changed into a red colored number without a negative sign. So I'll hit enter and I'll just make this particular negative number as a negative number and I'll hit enter. Okay, there's some issue. Enter, and can you see the color got changed? Okay, so this is how you access the or this is how you work with the number formatting or the number tab under the format cell dialog box. Same goes with the currency as well. The same thing things applies as same as it was getting applied in the number formatting. Only thing is that the symbol gets introduced. So if you want to, let's say, add an Armenian symbol, money symbol basically, so that also you can do. If you want to add a Russian symbol, that also you can do, Russian ruble. Then if you want to add a dollar sign, Canadian dollar, or let's say Australian dollar, right, or United. There is a place called Jericho, I guess. Okay, Cherokee. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, then there is Georgian currency symbol if you want to introduce. That also you can do and hit OK, and automatically the symbol would get introduced. Okay, if it is a negative number, if it is a positive number, the red color would go and the symbol would still be there. Okay, so this is how you work on the currency format, right? Same goes with accounting as well. You can introduce decimal places and you can change the currency symbol as well. So this is how the accounting thing would work for you. Then again, I'll hit in control 1. Then under the date and time, I'll select date. So right now it is showing me that it is 30/07/2447. So I don't know why this is happening. So this is not actually data, or this is not actually a date. So basically, in that particular case, it is not showing me the correct information. So I'll select this particular cell, which is your cell A6. I'll hit Control 1 and I can format the date as well. So if I want to show the date as like the name of the day, then the date. So I can simply select that and hit OK, and automatically this gets converted. If I, let's say, I'll click Control 1, open up the time, and let's say I want to show AM or PM, right? Or if I want to show it like this with the seconds as well. So everything I can just click on it and automatically it gets formatted. So this is how your time time tab under the format cell dialog box works. Okay, then you have the percentage option, so it converts the entire data into percentage. You have the fraction option, right? So under fraction, it converts into 1-digit fraction, 2-digit fraction, 3-digit fraction. So you have all the options here. So can you see, this is the number, this is date format, but in Excel it is applied as a number format, right? So Excel, as I mentioned earlier as well, Excel only accepts 3 types of data. First is your number data type, then is your formula data type, and third is your text data type. Rest, it does not accept any other data type. Even the date is converted into a number data type in the backend, and that's why it is showing me this is how the 3-digit fraction would look like for this particular option or this particular cell, which has a date and time. Okay. Then comes the scientific notation. So if you want to convert any of the data into a scientific notation, you can simply select that, okay, and hit OK, and this will get converted into a scientific notation. Then Control 1, you can convert the same thing into a text, and as soon as you convert it into text, as I mentioned earlier, it would be left aligned. Okay. Then Control 1, special, again the same thing. It would be basically converting your data into a number format, a special number format, and then it will be right aligned. Okay. Then Control 1. Now let's understand the custom number formatting, because it's important. Not very important, I would say, but it is important. You just need to have a basic understanding about custom number formatting, because as I mentioned earlier as well, 99% of your work would not require any custom number formatting. That I can guarantee or assure. But anyway, we'll have to understand it. Okay. So when you click on the custom number formatting, then you see there is a lot of options here, which is 0, 0.00, hash, comma, hash, hash, 0. Then you have hash, comma, hash, hash, 0, decimal, 00. What exactly these numbers signify, right? That's what we need to understand. Okay. So 0 is indicating numbers. Hash is also indicating numbers. Then if you'll scroll down, you'll find even the question mark as well. This is also indicating numbers, but in a different way. I'll explain. So let's say, let me add a number here randomly, 123 decimal 123. This is the number that I have entered. Okay, the formatting got applied. We select the cell, clear all. Now let me add it, 123 decimal 123. This is my number. Okay. I'll hit Control 1 and the format cell dialog box will be opening up. And under this format cell dialog box, the customs tab, what I'll do is that you just keep an eye on this particular section, okay? The sample section. As soon as I hit 0, can you see the decimal place got hidden? Okay, it got removed and I don't have any information. But if I just add a decimal and if I'll add 0, then decimal is back with 1 digit. So 0 before decimal indicates the entire number. If you have 5 digit, 10 digit, 15 digit or 100 digit, 0 before decimal, one single 0 would indicate that. Then 0 after the decimal place indicates a single unit or single digit after the decimal. So if I'll add one more 0, it will add again 1. Okay, again if I'll add 0, it will add 3. So this is how the formatting works, custom formatting works. Now if I'll add one more 0, as in my regular data, I did not have anything after 0, but if I have after 3, but here I have added one more 0. So by force or forcefully, Excel has to introduce a 0 here. Same goes with the number before the decimal. Although before decimal, a single 0 can indicate the whole number or the entire number of digits. But as soon as you exceed the number of digit, it will introduce a 0. Okay, so this is how the zero work. Okay, same thing if I'll apply hash. Okay, so as soon as I introduce one hash, it introduces the number for the decimal place, the entire number of digits. Then I'll introduce a decimal and another hash. So it again introduced one digit after decimal. I'll again introduce hash and hash. So it introduced the second and third digit as well. But now the difference between hash and zero is if I'll add hash again and again, it does not forcefully introduce 000. That is the beauty. Okay, same happens with before digit numbers as well. So if I'm introducing hash before n number of hashes, nothing happens. Okay, same way if I'm using question mark, so as soon as I use question mark, it is showing me the number before the decimal, complete number of digits. If I add decimal and then again a question mark, it will again show me the same thing, 1, 2, 3 decimal 1. Okay, and if I add 3 question mark, so it will introduce 2 more digits for me. But if I'll add more question mark, nothing will happen. But there is there is a thing that happens to the before decimal digits. So as I have added 3 question mark before the decimal, nothing will happen because my original data had 3 digits. But as soon as I start at the fourth question mark, the sample will start shifting, and every question mark after 3 digit signifies that there is a blank space. So there should be a number, but it is not 0. It is not, Excel is not forcefully introducing 0 here. Okay, so that is the difference. Now, I hope you are understanding, and this is how the things work here. Now let's do a custom number formatting, or let's use one formatting from here. So can you see it is showing that hash? Okay, so there will be there should be 4 digit. Okay, because 0 is there. Then you have hash. So there is comma after 3 digit, and then there is fourth digit as well, right? So if it is a positive 4 digit number, okay, or because I've added 0, it can have n number of things. Okay, it can n number of digits. So it is introducing that if it is a positive number, it will be nothing. But if it is a negative number, then it will be red. Okay, so let me apply this particular formatting and hit OK. Okay, so right now this is how it is appearing, as it did not have a decimal. But if I'll make this particular number as negative, then it will become red. Okay, so this is what that particular formatting was denoting, that anything before this 0 indicated that I can have n number of digits before decimal. Okay, and these hash were denoting that at least 4 digits should be there. Okay, not at least, this hash were denoting that at most you can add 4 digit, or you can go beyond 4 digits as well. And if you're adding, let's say 4 digit, then it will be having a comma as well. This is what it is trying to indicate. So right now my data is only of 3 digit, right? So let me remove this decimal and add one more. And as soon as I hit enter, can you see the comma got added, right? So this is what it is trying to signify. Let's create our own formatting as well. So let's say I'll just hit Control+1, remove this particular formatting. And what I will do is, if I have 0 means any number, then there should be 1 digit after the decimal place, right? And then if it is a positive number, then it should be a green, red in color. Okay, I'm doing opposite. Then I'll add colon. Then what I'll do is that I'll make green. Okay, green would be the color for the negative number. Okay, 0.0, and I'll hit OK. So can you see the negative number color got changed into green? And if I'll make it positive, so this is how this is how it will become. Okay, so this is what I applied as a custom number formatting. Let's do one last example and ramp up our today's session. I'll tell you the reason behind that, because like custom number formatting is not that important, and you will not be using it every time. I would say I've been repeating this, that 99% of the cases you would not be using the custom number formatting. So let's say I have students. Okay, of any class, and uh, they got marks for maths examination. Okay, so let me do formatting, little bit of formatting here, and let me add the name like Rashid, then Muhammad, right? Then Veda is one of our student, and then there is one more person called Radhika, right? Then there is Salman. So these all are the people, right? And they got marks for mathematics. Okay, let me add formatting again. Now what I want to do, that if my student has got less than 35 or even 35 as well, so I want to make them fail, and if it is greater than 35, then they should be marked as pass. So I want to format these 5 cell in such a way that if I'll enter the marks, so they would automatically, it would feed in that, and automatically it would show me pass or fail. Okay, just hold on for a second. My laptop is about to get discharged. I'll just quickly connect my charger. Okay, please hold on for a second. Apologies for it. Just 1 second. Huh? I'll be quickly. I'll be uh apologies, guys. I'm really very sorry, and you can skip that this particular portion as well. So yeah, now what I was mentioning it to you is that if one of my student or any of my student has got marks less than 35 or even 35, they should be marked as fail, and if they have got more marks more than 35, then they should be marked as pass. And this is what I want to create as a custom number format. So I'll hit Control 1, I'll go to the custom number format, and under the custom number format, what I'll do is that if like any condition that you are adding, right, whether the color condition or whether the number condition, so always introduce a bigger bracket. Start it with the big bracket, then greater than 35, then mark it as pass, colon means else, mark it as fail. Okay, so this is what I've applied as a formatting. Now if I'll just give number here, let's say 36 to Rashid, 32 to Muhammad, and then 45 to Veda, 47 to Radhika, and 12 to Salman. And can you see it automatically introduces pass, fail, and all, right? So this is how the custom number formatting works. Okay, I hope you have understood this. If you haven't, I would recommend you to please book a one-to-one mentoring session with us, and we would be happy to help you with. Okay, and this brings us to the end of our today's lecture. And thank you so much for joining, keeping an eye on it and understanding the entire thing, right? See you in the next lecture. Thank you very much.